When first getting this virus, you will experience symptoms such as a fever or chills, a cough with a shortness of breath, muscles or body aches, etc. With the COVID-19, it's also contagious and spreads quickly. So now that it's cold and flu season, people should get their flu shots because with being sick, you will have a higher chance of catching COVID. We also have to think about how while we are outside in public, with or without a mask, you do have a risk of catching COVID-19. So then we have to be put in the hospital. But we don't realize how hard doctors are working and risking their lives to save ours. They also have families just like us, and they should be there for them, but they can't. Also, this can get worse even though there's not a lot of information on this. We know someone had recently passed away from an a brain-eating amoeba or whatever, which could be another start on how corona started, which could mean that it can get worse.
Coronavirus has a lot of people concerned about their children in schools. And schools are starting to open. So now schools have set rules the students and parents must follow, like wearing a mask, staying 6 feet apart. Some schools have even said at recess no games that involve touching each other, such as tag you're it. Some kids are doing something called virtual learning, while others are hybrid. Hybrid is a mix between of going to school and home. Other kids are at school full time. Some students like virtual learning because they get to be at home and not get sick and other reasons. But how hard is it to navigate virtual learning? Some teachers and some students say that they get kicked out of the Google Meet a lot, and others say that it is hard to focus on work or that learning or that sometimes the computer takes a long time loading and or does not save their work. But virtual learning is something that helps a lot of families and family members who are high risk with asthma and helps kids with other health conditions that are gone for most days of school because they catch sickness easily. Virtual learning helps those kinds of kids not miss so many days of school. So, in a lot of ways, virtual learning has been an awesome thing for the community. Just like everything, virtual learning has cons and pros. Its pros is that it helps people with illness not get sick so often, and its cons is that the internet sometimes is a little unstable. Overall, virtual learning is a good idea for people with illness and people who catch illness easily.
Hello, my name is Caitlin S., and I'm going to be talking about wildfires as my news story topic. A wildfire, wildland fire, a rural fire is an unplanned, unwanted, uncontrolled fire in an area of conducive vegetation starting in rural areas. Firefighters also refer to these disasters as surface areas, dependent ground fires, spot fires, and ground fires. Ground fires are spread by wind moving quickly across tops of trees. Running ground fires are even more dangerous because they burn extremely hot, travel rapidly, and can change direction quickly. Forest fires always start by one or two ways, naturally caused or human caused. Fires are generally started by lightning, with a very small percentage started by spontaneous combustion of dry fuel such as sawdust and leaves. On the other hand, human-caused fires can be due to any number of reasons. Since the beginning of the year, there have been 8,000 wildfires that have burned over 3.6 million acres in California. Since August 15th, when California's fire activity elevated, there have been 26 facilities and over 6,500 structures destroyed. I read in an article for California this year that a fire has also killed at least 10 people in California. The Butte County Sheriff's Office reported on Thursday evening. Officials are still searching for missing people. There have been at least 20 facilities so far from the fires, and the death toll is expected to rise. And that was September 11, 2020. During the peak of the crisis in January, scientists had estimated that 1.25 billion animals had been killed in the New South Wales and Victoria alone. This year, a staggering 1 billion animals are now estimated dead in Australia's fires. The number of kangaroos, koalas, and other animals killed keeps skyrocketing, and nearly 3 billion animals were killed or displaced by Australia's devastating wildfires in 2019 and 2020, according to a new report with experts calling it one of the worst wildfire disasters in modern history.
Hello, my name is Eli, and today I will be talking about players in the National Football League not standing for the national anthem. The national anthem is a very important part of our American history. The first person that did it was Colin Kaepernick. He was the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. What he did was kneeled and looked at the ground. In result, he was fined for it and got suspended. Then some other players kneeled but didn't get fined for it. They still looked at the flag and had their hand on their heart. Most recently, these Nexers were playing the Kansas City Chiefs for opening game of the season. When it was time for the national anthem, the whole Texans team didn't even come out of the locker room. When the game was over, the Chiefs had won 34-20. There was an after-game conference, and the Texans didn't even get in trouble for it. In conclusion, I think they should stand for the national anthem.
Hi, my name is Damonte, and we are here to talk about animals as my topic. So here we have, there are all sorts of different animals out in the wild and in the zoo. Like for example, there's the lions, we all know. And there's the giraffe. There's the calf. I think that's what you call a baby deer. And there's a grizzly bear. And here we have a lion, a zebra, a leopard. And we have a hippo, an elephant, and a baby horse. And there are so many more animals, like the ferret, the rhinoceros, the gazelle, and everything, like the panda. And now we're going to talk about extinct animals. Here we have the dinosaur. And I really don't know a lot of extinct animals, but that looks like a mammoth. And there's the saber-toothed cat. And yeah, I really don't know, but we have and that's it for my news story. My topic was about animals.
Hey, my name is Jamie, and I'm going to talk about the actor Rachel McAdams. Rachel McAdams was a big actress star. She plays in a lot of great movies, including The Notebook, my favorite, but she also plays in a lot more, such as Mean Girls and a lot of romantic movies. Rachel McAdams was born on November 17, 1978 in London. Rachel wasn't always into acting until 12. When she was 4, she started competitive figure skating, but soon realized that her dream was to act. Now she's
41 years old. She has one child, and her boyfriend is Jamie Linden. Even though she's getting older, she is still an amazing actress to this day. Here are some amazing cool facts about Rachel. She won the first acting award in 1995. Her first acting performance was for Disney. Originally in Mean Girls, she meant to play the nice girl, but she thought they were better off being the mean girl. This might shock you, but she was not very popular in high school. Even though she's getting older, she is still an amazing actress and will continue to make a lot of great movies.
The Google Pixel 4 came out on October 24th, 2019. The Google Pixel 5 is coming out October 15, 2020. The Google Pixel 4 mostly bought for its camera, like the other Google Pixels, and has other good features. For example, an easy-to-use, time-saving, secure face unlock system, because why not use your face? And a 90Hz display. The Google Pixel 5 is waterproof and dust-proof. And the same with the Google Pixel 4. But not all things in life are good, including certain things about phones. Like with the Google Pixel 4. The battery doesn't last very long, and the base storage isn't that good either. Also, its screen may look pretty, but its light is dim, so that could be good and bad. It depends on what you like. The Google Pixel 4 costs $799, and its height is 5.79 inches, and its width is 2.71 inches. The Google Pixel 5 costs $699, which makes no sense, and its dimensions are 5.70 times 2.77. I'm just going to say it like that because I'm too lazy to say it another way. Times 0.31 inches. The color you can choose for the Google Pixel 4 is just black, clearly white, oh so orange, which is limited edition. And the Google Pixel 5 comes in just black and sorta sage. That's pretty much the Google Pixel 4 and 5 compared. And I hope you learned something. Also, I use the sites. I'm gonna try and pronounce it and butcher this. Tech Radar, Tom's Guide, and Android Authority to help me with the story.
Hi, my name's Miranda, and I'm here with the latest news on phones. 2020's best-selling iPhone was the iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 was made with the longer-lasting battery life, and the camera has a great new night mode and an ultra-wide-angle camera that can add extra details into photos. Apple also released a new update called the iOS 14. The iOS 14 features a home screen that is redesigned with widgets. Your whole screen won't be taken up when on a call and when getting off the FaceTime app. You will also still be able to see the other person in a small corner of your screen. The iOS 14 also comes with a new translating app. There are a lot of rumors that Apple will be releasing a new iPhone in 2020. People are expecting an iPhone 12 or an iPhone 12 Pro, which follows 2019's naming scheme.
Hello everybody, this is Video Game News, and we have some important news to tell you about. Have you heard about the new consoles? Well, now you are. Today I will be talking about the new consoles coming out later this year. The two new Xboxes and the PS5. These consoles will be coming out November 10th to the 12th, and you can pre-order now. Are you wondering, how much do they cost? You're not lucky. Xbox Series X, PS5, topping out on $500. All that money for a mini fridge and a Wi-Fi router. You have more luck with the smallest Xbox ever made, the Xbox Series X, topping out on $299. You're right, nothing changed. The price is the same as the regular old Xbox One. So what will it be? A Wi-Fi router, mini fridge, or just the disc player? Well, that's on you, because I am not your brain. Thank you for listening to Video Game News. See you on next time's story. Yay!
Hello.
It's me, Emily. Today I'm going to be talking about local news, weather and crimes, and other things that are important or that's going on. I hope you enjoy. Today's weather is 76 degrees and it feels like 54. We haven't got a lot of rain and there's been wildfires when we haven't got any rain all over the world. Crimes. A 2-year-old girl has been hit by a vehicle or a car. The number of crimes has been more higher in 2020. A 31-year-old man who was shot near 18th Street in Omaha. A man wanted to do a shooting in Council Bluffs, Walmart. He was arrested in Missouri. News. A presidential debate is going on all over the world, or as I should say, in the United States and Iowa. And there is going to be in-mail voting too. I hope you enjoyed.
Hi, I'm Gracie Kay, and today I'm going to be telling you about the anime Ouran High School Host Club. This anime was released in 2006, with its main producer's name being Bisco Hattori. This anime is focused around the main character, Haruhi. Haruhi is the newest member in the club and was forced in due to some unfortunate circumstances. The whole anime is focused around the club going on crazy adventures and keeping Haruhi's secret that would keep her out of the club, which was made for boys. In the end, this anime is fun and quirky. It has to do with whimsical fantasies, secrets, funny adventures, and lastly, friendship. So if you're interested, maybe go home and watch Ouran High School Host Club. We'll see you then.
My name is Kayla, and I'm going to show you new movies coming out in 2021. Hope you enjoy. The first movie is Godzilla vs. King Kong Battle. It will be coming out in May 21st, 2021. The second movie is called Cruella. It is a live action of 101 Dalmatians. It will be coming out in 2021, and there will be a young Cruella. And then lastly, the movie is called Jurassic World. It will be a new Jurassic World movie about a science fiction coming out June 11th in 2021. Hope you enjoy these new movies coming out. Bye.
Hi, I'm Zoe Constant, and today I will be talking about the surprise that ARMY's had for Jungkook of BTS. Hope you enjoy. ARMY around the world have been marking September 1st by getting Jungkook trending. As the K-pop star celebrates his 23rd birthday, ever since September rolled in Korean time, Happy Birthday Jungkook has been trending on Twitter, as BTS fans celebrated the youngest member of the band turning 23. Now, what they did was they paid for Korea to put posters of Jungkook on a bullet train that runs through Korea. And what else they did was they got BTS's song Dynamite on Hot 100, number one on Hot 100, the Billboard chart.